Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay. Hello everybody. So this stream I plan on finishing, Act 1 and then maybe doing the second side story. Hello, I see a lot of familiar faces, McKid, Gamik Sam, hello Andrea Arabes, Lucia, you're eating McDonald's. Sussy thumbnail, haha. Alright, let me just boot up the game and then we can get started. Let's see. So, if you remember last time, I kind of, I was skipping through the text because I just needed to end I just wanted to end the day because a lot of it was just drivel. And then I accidentally clicked Natsuki for who to go on a date with. So I went back and just reloaded so I can go Yuri route because I figured out, I saw that the next side story that we just unlocked is a Yuri side story. So I thought it would make more sense if we went Yuri route for the date. For, well, not really date, for the weekend activity. So, just in case there's important things. And I've played the game before, so I know what happens, but I want, just in case people haven't played, and because the Yuri weekend thing kind of reveals a bit of important information. So, which might be important for to understand the side story. Alright, let's go. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I can change something. Hold. No I can't, okay. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally meet her. Sayori? Hi, Sunny. Oh god, the music. Help. Oh, we're not up to that part yet, if you know what I mean. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. I just realized that the plant on the far right is probably dead. I'm a kid. Oh, thank goodness it's not that. This scene, not just yet. Yeah, we're not up to that part yet. If you came over more often, oh yeah, that's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. The scene. Yeah. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Sonny. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Evan Afton, hello there. Welcome to the stream, King of Flips as well. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Sonny. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Sonny? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? I feel like it was a really bad idea for me to do the first side story before this. If you weren't here last stream or you don't know, the first side story is about Monika starting the club and Sayori being the first member, and Monika is the first one to know that Sayori actually has depression, which is it's really a well-written side story. It's just about Monika and Sayori and stuff about Monika promising that she'll always be there for Sayori, which is really sweet. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not just think about her? Why Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Sonny. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Oh yes, where are their parents? Where is everyone? I guess Natsuki's the only one who has parents in this story. Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ahaha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart, so that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ahaha. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. Hold on a second. Let's just... But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Sunny, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. It was fish sauce and now it's cow plush. What are these streams? Yeah, what the heck is happening? What? No. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Of course we don't get to see the embrace though. Ah, Sunny, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough, especially since we were going for the Sayori route. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sunny, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Sunny. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sunny. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Hello Cookie Boy. McKid BRB, see ya. Hello Ben F Animations. Are we gonna ignore the fact that McKid is running from the government? Yeah, I guess we can. Give me embrace picture game. Not yet. Are we gonna... Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I don't think I'll be around tomorrow. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't think it would be nice, that it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kinda hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. What? Big cow plush, no cow plush. Yeah, the hug picture is later. I like to imagine that Basil says that to Sunny in an alternate timeline. Says what? I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to think about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Foreshadowing back to our regularly scheduled cow plush. I'm sorry, but the cow plush has disappeared. We are no longer in Sayori's house. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry if I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. Hello, Slinky Lemon. Oh, we will see it later, wink wink. Ah, yes. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, I really like this, how they really, like, throw that twist in about how, Sayori has depression and she's depressed, so, and then you have to go have a date with Yuri, basically. So, the game is just holding you in suspense. It's like, why? Just, why am I not with Sayori right now? You're just with Yuri. Yeah, over the weekend, instead of caring for your best friend who you just learnt that is depressed. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ahaha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Why are people saying, like, food? There was just corn, and now we're going to potatoes, bananas. Corn, but then it's a baguette. Pain. Right. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting. Aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guest to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. Those small baked goods that small child is baking. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel so relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? I'm planning on starting a new club. It's going to be called the Cult Club. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Oh no, what has the chat become? It's just food. Ready, steady, go, yeah. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch at the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think this will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into a bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. I'm gonna start going through this a little bit faster because this is taking a while already. And I don't know how long the side story is gonna take. Food, yeah. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may also attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Sonny. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to a desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh, here we go. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? The hell is happening in chat? I don't know either. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. The kid, your country has another lockdown thing. Every store must close before 8 PM, huh? Normal, ordinary things happening in chat. Yes, completely ordinary food happening in chat. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the pointed edge with my index finger. Ah! Sonny, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. The kids that got out of my basement have gotten into King of Flip's basement. What the heck? Has become... what? What has happened? Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah, without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Don't worry, Yuri. If we went the Natsuki weekend date, we would have put Natsuki's finger in our mouth. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Sonny, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Sonny. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. You forgot that happened in the game. Yeah, it's very weird. But at least you don't get a CG of you licking her finger. That happens in the Natsuki route. Have I read Misk? I'm not sure. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. I'm very excited to see it executed in the actual festival, guys, you know? It looks great. Good thinking, coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? You see, I have to go to electrical to fix the wires. I actually want to die after saying that. Okay. I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water, and I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so much. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use empty plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glass, blah blah blah, water. Yuri, yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and pulling it back over her arm. Yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna hide it. This is very obvious. That Yuri probably cuts herself, yeah? Which is, I'm not even gonna say probably, she just does, and this is complete evidence of that. Why is everyone spamming crabs in chat? Yeah, this is kind of the reason why I thought that we should do the Yuri, date before we, do the Yuri side story. Yeah, you left for 3 minutes and this is what happens. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something similar that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. If you've played the game, you can tell where this foreshadowing goes. I only just realized it. Huh, interesting. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a lot of adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go outside and do crazy things for fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. What is... Wow, I'm actually not late for once. Hello, Abyss. Take a knife and drain your life for Mori. The beauty of your chat, yeah, this is chaos. Proudly admit, yeah, and I hate you for it. King of Flips. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. And I think that's all it takes for me to feel happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime, where anime is anime. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over and grabs the unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya. Sorry. Yuri rolls back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? How is there something on my neck? I'm wearing a turtleneck. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Time for a weird CG that is in 1080p thanks to the wonders of Doki Literature Club Plus. I like to think every time someone sends a food message in this chat, King of Flips does a flip. What is happening? Here. I pat down Yuri's face with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me a dizzying feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends a tingling sensation through my arms. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. What the heck, Yugi Huge? When the imposter is delicious. What? The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitate to retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It just needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Why Yuri's eyes in the CG look a bit odd? Sort of. You made me look into eyes. Hands. So, if you didn't catch it, we were painting a banner that transitions from morning to midday to afternoon to night, which is foreshadowing to something that only people who know the game would understand that happens later on relating to Yuri. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed, or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Hello, Yusuf Fetagil. I'm sorry, I butchered your last name. Fetalioglu, I believe. McKid says he's gonna commit a war crime. Excellent. And now we have my time playing in chat. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for helping me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Shut up, Sonny, we're going Sayori. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Sonny. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh god, that's... okay. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah, hi, Sonny. Sayori? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Sonny. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, yeah? So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. My god. Oh no, it's Doki Doki Honto Ninetai. And here's my confession. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sonny? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Sonny. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Yeah, Monica probably told her to kill herself, which is really me. I hate that so much. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Sonny. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Sonny, I like you so much that I want to die. Don't worry, Sayori. I'm gonna say I love you. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to be hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. We have to do it. I'm going Sayori route anyway, so... And we want to see this, we want to see the hug scene anyway. Yeah, hug picture. Take a knife and drain your life. Oh god. Yeah, we have to hug her. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, which they really are, so this actually makes sense. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you, and I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Sunny. Yep, there we go. Is everyone happy now? We got it. When Sayori commits hikikomori and fell down a hole to Fort Mon... No. Hug pick? Yeah, we got hug pick. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Sunny, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sunny. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why wouldn't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Sunny. It's okay, Sayori. My name is Sunny. The sun will always be with you. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. Sunny is playing with the girls? Nah, we're devoted to Sayori. That Yuri thing? Nah. That never existed. Close your eyes and you'll leave the stream. Please don't do that. Yeah, we have brown hair. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow. Our first date, huh? Yeah, I really want to take Sayori out on a first date. There are mods, right, where we actually do get to take Sayori out on a first date to the festival. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I just want everything to be the same as it always was. And has been, whatever. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sunny? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you okay that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I'm feeling so, like, jittery right now because I know what's about to happen and it scares me. Apple, really? The harem protagonist door? What the heck? Apple, white space. I mean, it would probably traumatize Sunny if, you know, the thing that happened. Hello there, Jessalyn May Shia. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important thing to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, I love this game. Foreshadowing, yeah, everything about the first act. Oh no guys, I think I'm having an issue with the audio, because, like, I can't hear music. Like, where's the audio? Oh no. No audio. I need to make jokes or else I'm gonna scream. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Hey, so, hey, what do you think of One Shot? I've heard of the game and it looks really cool, but I've never touched it or seen much gameplay. Sunny creates another door besides Headspace, a Doki Doki door. It's just Sayori. I'll buy King of Flips. Appears after playing DDLC, what will I be streaming? I'm not sure. This will probably be my last stream in a while because I'm on vacation or school holidays right now, and then school starts next week, so I won't be able to stream until maybe like a few months, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Alright. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri. Screw Yuri, we're just gonna go with Sayori. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Lockdown though, I still have school stuff to do. One Shot, I didn't heard of that game before, but I think it's good. Yeah. God damn it, I hate this part. Go away. I'm not even... Oh my god. Sunny. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like. God damn it, why are we appealing to Monica as well? Screw Monica, we're going Sayori. And submitted it, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, because I'm a terrible boyfriend and I refuse to check on my depressed girlfriend. Shut up, Sonny. You'd think that... No, I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Actually a bad person, holy crap. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Wait, is this the scene? I think it is. Yes, it has to be, and I'm really scared for it. Yeah, I named myself Sunny. Sayori is a vegetable. I really don't want to think about that. There's one line Monica says... I know. She says two things that really make you angry, and it makes me so angry. I'll get to that, and then I'll rant about it. I only said it because it's the only way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes! You should take a little responsibility for her, Sonny. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. I mean, this is also foreshadowing. You kind of left... There we go. There's the first one. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill run down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Monica is a chicken for Sunny. What? What rhymes with Sunny? Dummy. No. Yeah, so the hanging part really sucks, but there's one right as we're about to go find Sayori, so we'll get to that first. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percent. Get out of my head, get out of my head, blah blah blah, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. get out of the head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh, god damn it. Scary alert, yes. Okay, if you're triggered by the bad things, you know, the things that I put in the description, then maybe you shouldn't see this next scene. This is still one of the spoiler-free streams. Sort of, because I've been dropping hints and stuff because I've played the game, but at this point, basically, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Just leave if you're gonna get triggered. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sunny? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that. I changed my mind, I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. There we go. That's the second one, okay? Don't strain yourself as in her method of death. You know. Ayo, the poem here. Oh no. I know the other streams were supposed to be spoiler free. Sort of. This one's still. I'm a kid, but I'm not easily disturbed. Yeah, okay. Did you know E sounds like I in India? Oh, interesting. Yeah, don't strain yourself. So now I can rant about Monica. So, if you watch the side story, you know that Monica genuinely did care for Sayori, but now she's just being a dick, and I don't understand. Like, if you watch the first side story, you see, like, scenes of, it's just about Monica and Sayori bonding since they were the first two members of the literature club. She's the first one to know about Sayori's depression, and she promises that she'll always be there for Sayori and support her, which is really nice, and that's why Monica and Sayori always had a really strong relationship. But I don't understand why they had such a strong bond in that side story, and then suddenly she's making puns about suicide in this story, in the main story. Which I, like, yeah, okay, I don't know when, yeah, I don't know when Monica, you know, got what she, okay, I'm just gonna continue. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay, this is, God. Mondika, yeah, she kind of is a dick. Especially after this point. I'm just gonna, like, take my keyboard and I'm gonna move very far away from the screen now. So I might get a little bit hard to hear. What was I thinking? I'll bring the mic as well though. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or at least help her wake up. Even for a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. I had depression before and I knew what depression was. Oh god, I hope you're feeling better after, like... Yeah, this scene's gonna... Monica, I can play the piano. Sunny, flashbacks to Mari. I'd okay if somebody said this. I think we should just collectively, in the spirit of Sunny, we should all just collectively shove Monica down the stairs, if we're being honest. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school would make her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that the things will be the same, I'm so jittery right now, that things will be the same as they always have been. Hey guys, I think maybe I'm gonna leave the stream now because I'm gonna get scared by the scene. You're worse than before? Oh jeez. Slinky Lemon. I haven't played this game before, but I knew what happened to Sayori, but this is so much worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, I know, the build-up is awful. Because psychological horrors are really good at building up to the scares. That's kind of their thing. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the front door. I don't expect an answer, but she's not picking up the phone either. Like yesterday, I grabbed the phone and door and let myself in. I'm actually, like, shivering. Oh, God. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I'm like half a meter away from my computer at this point. I'm, like, slowly inching away. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Oh my god. Jump scare warning? A bit of a jump scare warning, but yeah. Imagine if this DLC, it's different. Yeah, everyone was joking that imagine if the twist in this new expansion is that it's just a normal visual novel. I don't want to see the jump scare, please. I kind of have to. Yeah, it is the I gently open the door scene. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori, wake up. Screw you, Sonny. I hate you. There's no response. I really didn't want her to have to enter. I feel like you can hear like the stress in my voice. Oh god. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? Oh my god, but she really leaves me no choice. Alright, I'm just gonna linger here so everyone can feel the pain. Sayori. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez, okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this some nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That is why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Oh shit, he told her that everything is going to be okay. No wonder things didn't turn out very well. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. You can hear the emotion in my voice. Yeah, I know, I'm so like stressed. Sayori commits a felony. Yeah, I know, she killed someone. Oh my... Sayori murdered Sayori. She deserves to go to prison. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I wonder, but obviously that's not gonna work. Crap, I'm supposed to press load game. Like, oh no, the file is missing or corrupt. Oh wait, I know, I just realized I can't read the text that comes after this because I did that. Anyway, lads, I don't want to do this though, so. Oh my god, the music is like off. Oh, I hate it. Yes, I don't care. Yes, I know, it's the same thing except Sayori, every time it says Sayori, it's just gibberish. Oh my god. Yes, hello Monica. No, oh look, I got an achievement for start a new game, but I'm just gonna save here and I just want to go check the save files. Yeah, see, now we have new pictures. Whatever new pictures. If they put Sayonara, like the music that plays during that scene, if it's in the music file, I'm just gonna throw a fit. I'm not even kidding. They put Sayonara in them. Oh my god. Hey guys, now we can listen to this every time we want to think about Sayori dying. Is everyone having fun listening to, like, because we wanna listen to Sayonara in the music files? We're gonna let it play because this isn't some game, Eureka. Yeah, I have played Sayonara. Oh my god, I hate the fact that it's in the like no one's gonna enjoy listening to that. And now we can go here and we can see happythoughts.png, which I think appears in your files as soon as the festival day starts. So like, yeah, we can also go to traceback, blah blah blah, actual script, and then it goes, oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. I wonder who wrote that and that. And look, in the character files, Sayori.chr is no longer existing. Okay, I'm just gonna... Did they? They didn't, okay. We got this image though, which is nice. They didn't put Sayori hanging as a CG, at least, which is not a thing to be... Alright, I have a question. Even worse that Sayori is the wallpaper, yeah. I think there's a drawing of Sayori hanging on the picture. No, luckily not. Okay, so here's the question. Should I do the Yuri side story? Or should I continue Act 2? Or should I start Act 2? I'm leaning towards doing the side story personally, because I don't want to get scared at 9:30 in the night. Abyss, I think that's how a lot of suicide attempts go. They act normal and okay, and then next thing you know it's too late. Yeah, because they try to hide like their emotions, I think, which really sucks. Definitely not sad. Me being manic again, oh god. No, King of Flips, hello there. we don't want to see Sayori hanging CG, that would suck. Now honestly, I think I'll just start the this CG. I have to go in about half an hour, so let's see if I can at least get the first one done. Second, you want to do second act? My kid wants to do side story. I want to try side story, honestly. I want to see how this goes. Begin the side story, let's go. Because that's kind of the reason why I chose to do the weekend with Yuri. No, see my emotions sad, yay. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door. Oh yeah, the last side story ended with someone entering the club, but it doesn't say who, which is obviously Yuri. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh, I love the new music as well. It's just like remixes of the original themes. Oh, and this is like a Yuri version with the string instruments. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl. It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on the desk, it seems she found a way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club, please come inside. The girl fully steps in the room, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. God damn it, Sayori. It's happening, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just the two of us so far. Just the two of us, you know, we can make it if we try. What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh, do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girls nod, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, I already. Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy's cool. Yes, have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? Is that a real person? Hold on, I need to look this up. Is Annabelle... No, she's not. Huh. Hold on a second. I'm investing too much time in this. Sayori's happy, not manic. Yeah. Side story takes about half an hour. Yeah, I can get this one done. Wait. Hold on. Who is Annabelle DuPont? I'm just trying to... I feel like this is a waste of time, but I really want to know. If anyone can help me with this, I really... Because... I feel like... Sayori and Monica interacting hits different, yeah. She's a false author of... Annabelle DuPont is a really obscure false author of 2 books. Interesting. What are those books about, though? It's been 5 years since Rachel had left her husband. Oh god. These books sound... Oh. Interesting. The books that she's interested. Have you heard of the High Elves? No, I haven't heard of the High Elves. It's a reference. Yeah, I looked up Annabelle DuPont, and she's the false author of 2 books. But both books sound very similar, surprisingly, to stuff like... I don't know. Okay. Oh, I can't say I have. Oh well, she's my favorite author. On a 5th book, and I'm on a 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses a knuckle against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, completely caught off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy that I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring 1 for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri sets down on the table. True, okay. I'll get the first one then. False author, Yandere It Yuri, yeah. I only see pictures. I had to go check like Goodreads to find it, honestly. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. What? How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. Pretty soon, I think we should get like people who like manga, maybe people who like poetry. That would be cool. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Does it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be a little more optimistic? Was that a joke about how they, like, they're one-dimensional characters with like one character archetype, and Yuri's is... she's intense and likes fantasy? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. That's just you, Sayori. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point out things like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. I only want to make people happy and make myself sad. That's why I have sad poems, and I read them to myself every night. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps her fingers against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Bro, Wendy took the book there. What does that mean? Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Yuri, her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she might have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. So I think these side stories are like Sayori interacting with each of the girls, which I can definitely get behind. Because it was Sayori and Monica, now it's Sayori and Yuri, I think. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like, we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide to want to join the literature club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. Really? Oh my god, you're kidding me. So this is where yeah, he gets his sad poems from Sayori. Really? Wendy imposter is sus, or Wendy's nuts. Yeah, haha, funny. Well, I was reading, so I was immediately interested. Oh, whatever. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica? Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid, I got nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just like walked out. I was actually hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once, so it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Oh, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. Imagine if Mari and Monica were friends and that's why... Oh, that would be funny. Just a question. What is everyone's age in this game? How old is everyone? I know that Natsuki is always has to be the youngest. Yuri is one of the older ones, but like, does it ever say their age? It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. I'm a frequent user of 4chan. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. Oh, I forgot, also fanfiction.net. What kind of other things are you into? Like, genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. And Hiro was friends with Natsuki and that's why she loves baking? Yeah, I guess. I think around 17, yeah, I saw somewhere that, Natsuki is 16, Natsuki and Sayori are 16, MC is 17, and Yuri and Monica are 18 or something. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I let you show something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into. Are we gonna get into knives stuff? Your age? No, I'm not talking about, everyone's ages. I'm just saying, I'm saying the characters in the game. Didn't the game say everyone is above? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. I guess, cause that wasn't in the original game, actually. It's just in the, but I think in the warning at the start, yeah. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into like crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry or boxes. What the heck did I say? My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kinda silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much, but it's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? I know what she's into and it's gonna be bad. Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. Oh, good. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward about having gotten cut off. I like going into the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I felt like I needed it. Wow, it feels like... I feel like I would never have time to do anything like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if we don't let it slip through our fingers. The three continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Damn it, they made Monica a likable character. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once again. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. I haven't been reading the chat. When the imposter is Gamic, well, right, maybe Hiro was friends with Natsuki, yeah. Basil Nature Club, yeah, Basil has the gardening club. Bro, that's how, yeah, she became vice president because Monica wanted to keep her around. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to, yep, okay. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns a farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still, besides, it really helped my mood, lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here, with you engaging her. What? Sunny x Sayori should be Sayoni. Oh god, what? What about Sayori? Sonori. Sunyori. God, what is happening? How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Wholesome game. I mean, at least the side stories are the wholesome part of the game. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. I'm not cute. Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. What is Sonic? Sunsuki. Sonic. Sussy. Oh my god. Can we just stick with Sonica? I mean, no, when I said wholesome, I meant the side stories are wholesome. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have been just working out recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books, you know? As a club activity, that would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up next to Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Ahaha, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Not real. Because only Monica can name drop. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? I mean... yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head, but thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that she did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide a smile and light blush. Sayori hangs. Welcome to the people. What? Sayori just hanging out, and Natsuki really snaps into the manga she's reading. Yuri really got a good point in an argument, and Monika's just Monica. Yeah. Well, Natsuki kind of just snaps at people, if we're being honest. Yeah, not in the literature club. I saw a theory that said the side stories were only Monica's. Oh god, that would terrify me, because that means she can make herself look good as a character. And I'm really sad, because I want Monica to be a good character. Yusuf, welcome back. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide a smile. Yep, okay. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart at things I have a lot of experience with. Yeah, that makes sense. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart, especially you. No! Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being dry. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently glides her way through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. Interesting. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, I like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Oh, you're into poetry? It's a big brain. What is happening? Actually, Yusuf's son. Your name's Aga? Okay. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works like poetry and folk songs. No way! Hahaha. Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. Whoa, Sayori's heart has been filled with happiness. That's actually okay. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read that very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori jots "Yuri is patient" into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient, because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read, but the silence only lasts for a few moments before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? Oh god, footnotes in a fiction novel. That's scary. A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows more tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Just reading chat. Anyways, everyone says my name wrong in real life. Oh. How would you pronounce your name? Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries. Yep. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. They talk about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell him that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. I guess that... So, Yuri likes the things that don't outright tell you the message. She likes things that imply, like, symbolism. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes, as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But a reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. What happened to Monica's bot voice? I thought that would be really weird and hard to continue. Anyway, transition. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. Jeez. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best, so I can see it the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really just because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be able to have so much more fun. I need to do better for her. The question, why does Mori... I can't beat Sweet... Okay, let's see. I can't beat Sweetheart and Mori. I guess we'll kill more Sprout Moss in the castle. The question of the day is, why does Amori and Sunny doesn't like to talk when we play Amori? Abyss, good point. Because social interaction, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end it there. I just want to quickly check out. So we now have the Yuri CG for that part. I'm gonna end the stream here because I have to go. So thank you everyone for joining. I will not be streaming for another 10 years because of school. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thanks for the 2k subs. That's something I have to say. And yes, that is all. Goodbye, I think that is all. That was it. Yeah, I have to. I kind of have to go. It's late, and I've been streaming for a bit. 10 years. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't stream for 10 years. Yeah. So goodbye. That was sun into the stream.